Alright, you ready to put the first mod on your car? I'm going to put this ECS tuning dipstick in. Alright, you ready? Pull that plug out. Keep going. Put this in the hole.
Oh, that's it? Oh, wow. That's some shit.
Now you have a dipstick.
Oh my god.
BMW, take note.
Right. So do I keep this then?
Yeah, you can keep it, and that just sits there and it should clear your hood, no problems, and... Yeah.
Check the oil on it for me.
Oh.
Would you? I want to see what, because I know what it says inside. I'm sorry. I want to see what it says on the dipstick.
You know, that's a good question. How much is it actually off or on?
Yep.
Because you're ironically lucky it works in your car.
Yeah, we can just use this. Really? Most of those don't work?
A lot of them don't work, dude.
No, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Where should it be?
You know, I'm assuming these little notches right here. Yeah.
So I guess
Top to bottom would be 1 quart if it's a normal dipstick. So
I think it's about right where it should be.
yeah. The question is, what does the screen say?
It's max.
Oh, then we're good.
But that would be max, I would say.
Yeah, I would read that as full.
I would too. I think it's good.
Yeah, BMW, take note. You don't even got a dipstick mount. Place to even do this mod. Best mod ever, man.
I know, I couldn't check the oil on it.
Alright, next thing. We gotta take this kit off right here. But we don't have any torque spits, so we're gonna have to go back into my house, grab some shit, and come back and take this all off. It should mount in somewhere over here.
Paper copy than fucking trying to fucking do it, and I'm fucking trying to look at my phone every 3 seconds covered in oil. Fuck that.
So CTS Turbo, here we go. Corey's amazing printer. We had to go through the instructions. We had this oddball O-ring that we don't know where it goes. So we've made it through page 1, through page 2. Super detailed instructions. This is where we are. We haven't made it that far. So basically it's telling us to bolt the breather replacement, install breather plate using OEM T25 torque screws. Oh, that's on that one. For TSI, use a supplied bolt to reattach breather hose as shown. Corey! Come put these bolts in. So, once again.
We gotta figure out where that ring goes.
Oh, it doesn't go in this.
So it's not for my application?
No. So, that Stanley kit has came in.
Take it back and get my refund for it then.
I got 2 cents for you, bro. No worries. So Stanley kit came in. This little socket set, Allen set. Bro, free tools. So what? They're doing the job. You know how clutch this is? Yeah. I don't know what size this is, but I think it says on it someplace. No, it doesn't. But it looks like a 6 mil. So what you're gonna do is take this. Put your bolt on the other end. Other end. Other end. There you go. Spin it down in there. Yep. Line this up a little bit. And you should just be able to feel threads. There you go. You like this, bro. No, you're in. Alright. Don't tighten it all the way down. Not yet. Pet peeve. You're gonna set stuff on the car, set it on the glass.
Yeah, as long as it's on the center contract.
Yeah. Alright. Do another one.
So you don't have to use the bolts that we took out?
No, those are for the other one. It said it says actually in the instructions.
No, I don't care. I'd rather use the came with bolts.
Well, if you had the
$449, then you paid for these.
if you had the FSI version, then
you
you
use the same bolts.
You use the same bolts.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, so that thing's gonna like.
Totally gladly printed those out.
Wasn't that bad either.
I thought it'd be like 10 pages. It was only like 5 steps. I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad. Then I was looking through it. I'm like, oh, this isn't that bad.
No, not at all. So far, no power tools to do this. And you could finish doing this without power tools.
Oh, hell yeah.
These aren't, it's not like you're cranking these things down to 300 foot-pounds of torque by any means. Craftsman's over there in the
I
gutter.
got them all hand tight. Like,
you know, though, I will say this. I don't think there's a socketed in here. But if there was one of those, I would happily use it.
This one is not threaded though.
Which one?
This one. It's not going in.
You know what?
Are they different?
There is 2 different sizes. You might have grabbed the wrong size. Okay. It doesn't say anything in the instructions.
It went down way farther in the hole.
Alright, note to self. There are 2 different sizes here.
Yeah, this is threaded.
There we go.
Alright, so like hand, like not very tight.
Yeah, just hand tighten them. Grab another one.
So I'm assuming these shorter ones go here, maybe?
I'm willing... Maybe? Grab the bolts out of your pocket.
Nope, there's some that were smaller. See, this one was smaller.
Yeah.
And I think that was all the ones you
But
gave me, though.
that was the one that went right here, though.
Was it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's only one that's smaller. The rest are all the same size.
Alright. Well, there's also a small hole drilled there.
Oh.
So that's probably where one of them goes. We haven't made it that far in the instructions. Get one of these other ones.
Which one? The long one or the short one?
Long ones.
And
The bigger
it,
ones.
And put it here?
No, put one down in there and one in there. Goes down
here?
Yeah, right down in there. I will say, you do need to be slightly careful, because these are all the variable valves. Solenoids, I do believe.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, just don't go getting too happy.
Alright, that's hand tight too.
Alright. Well, we need to see if one of these longer ones here will fit back in those 2.
And which one?
Yeah.
This one?
Yep. It legitimately doesn't say anything in here. It just says use supported bolts. Here, just because the guy who wrote the instructions, does that not fit?
Mm-mm.
Try one of the other ones. Which one did you use?
The long one.
Alright, try
But
this.
see, like, these aren't valleys.
No, you didn't use... Did you use the long one? Or
Yeah.
this one?
I'll use the long one.
Hold on, put that one back.
The long one, yeah.
Try that one.
It doesn't work, though.
That doesn't work either?
No. Ooh, wait, that one does. This one definitely goes in and threads.
I mean, there's only so much stuff here, bro. And the other piece has the... Yeah, so these 2 short ones go over here.
Where?
These 2 short ones?
That one fit in here, but we don't have one for here yet.
Yeah, we do. It's right here. Because the 2 short ones come over here, go through this plate, and clamp onto there. That's what that's for.
What the short ones are for?
Yeah, the short ones are for this, so put that one in that other hole.
Okay.
And then once we have them all tight, then we can torque them all down.
Well, the only thing I don't know if this fits. I don't think it fit. Oh yeah, son of a bitch, it does.
And the thunder roll.
Alright, those got tight really fast.
Yeah, they should. Alright, you take this, and I'll do the dirty work.
Thank you. Wow, it actually cleared up.
A little bit, I don't know about that. It's still thundering, like round 2's coming.
Oh.
What? So then we're only going to use like 1 or 2 of these bolts in my pocket, probably?
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, well, if this on the intake, the only thing I want to put on is the diverter thing and the downpipe. And that's it. Dipsticks on. Other thing was this extra.
These don't get a lot of torque either. They're not very... They're...
I just did them all hand tight, like you said.
Mm-hmm. Well, they don't get a lot of torque, that's why.
I mean, that's what it is or I guess you could use something else to do it with, but...
Yeah. I mean, I could get a little torque.
Does this thing fit? Oh yeah, that fits it. The same size. Okay, let's use that thing. ECS.
more time just to make sure they're still nice and tight. There we go. You know, I almost have a half a mind of saying putting a little bit of green Loctite on this because you're never going to take this off. But
I'll tighten them down every 4th or 5th pass.
yeah, just go in there, check it. All right, so there's that. Now what do we need?
Fuck on, what's the directions say?
Oh. Say hi to your comp neighbor.
You're driving a fancy undercover today.
Yeah.
I don't even know. I don't know if that's government issued or not. That thing looks pretty streetable. That might be his buddy or something.
That's funny.
Yeah, I think that's his buddy.
I think that's his wife. Check out that bag.
No, he's not married. He's a single guy, and then he rents the house, and then he leases, or he bought the house, and then he rents it to his 2 roommate people that live in, which I think is
Oh, just for the record, if anybody's watching this that might have broke into his car, you're fucked if he ever finds you.
Oh, yeah.
He's pissed about that. All right, back to what we were doing here. All right, step 2. Using the included bracket. Mount the catch can to the car. See photos for reference. So, you're not a B7. You're not a B7. You're definitely, your motor goes the other way. Yeah, definitely doesn't go that way either. Yeah, that one right there. Yeah.
So it goes right here. But they said you didn't have to do anything.
It was right there.
Well, how do you get that on?
Yeah. All right, this is how simple this is. Grab that stuff right there. Grab those 2 screws right there.
What is this for? Is this to whip it?
Yes, that's all going to go together. So just for the record, we have totally spent maybe 30 minutes installing this. And
sure. Not, yeah, 30 minutes. Because the other video was only like 10 or 15.
Yeah.
That video was how long?
This is 10 minutes long.
Yeah, so we're not even at 30 minutes yet.
Yeah.
25, probably 20 minutes we've been going.
Yeah, not even. Not even. Yeah. I think the other video was like 13 minutes.
Yeah, we've used 0 power tools.
None. Everything's been hand. Everything you can buy at Walmart with this shitty-ass gift of a present, but it's awesome because we're using it. We've used this for a lot, though, bro.
For as much as I use tools, Stanley's fine.
I mean,
that little Black & Decker fucking...
Yeah!
The little screw gun I have, that thing works good, I'll give it that.
Totally, totally.
I thought it would be a piece of fuck, but it works good.
We got this little, he's got this little Black & Decker zip gun. Funny story, we both got one. I got mine for free from a chick at the junkyard. And then it got us, that drilled off a gas cap for that.
With wood drill bits.
Yeah, with wood drill bits for that car out there. That's funny. All right, come here. Let's put this thing in.
You put that on yet?
What?
The gas cap?
No.
I didn't even look, I didn't even...
All right, I'll hold this here, somewhere in here. Oh, check it out. All right, you got this. Hold this. So here's how this is going to go down. This is going to go on here. This has got to go in here someplace.
I mean, they have it like right up to here. If you look, see, there's that line that runs down.
Yeah.
And then it's going, I mean, like right in here. I don't know where they have it. They figured out a way to make it fit somewhere in there.
That should go something like that right there.
Yep. I think that's it.
And this just requires a little ingenuity. Just this is easy, dude.
Oh, so they were right. You don't have to drill holes.
Yeah, it just clamps on.
Oh, okay, that's cool. I was a little pissed. I'm like, you're going to have to drill for that. Oh, that is legit. You can take this off and never know it was there.
Yeah.
Oh, that's badass.
And
sweet.
Let's see if I can get this off here. So it's got this little notch on that back plate. Are you watching?
Yeah.
All right. So here, we'll take this back off real quick. Yeah, there's this little notch on this back plate back here. It comes out of there. Alright, so I guess we should title this video if you want a comical install.
Neighbor with the fucking badass Magnum Dodge.
So, this little thing, and there's this plate on the back of here that's notched. So I was looking at that. That
pretty
looks
nifty.
like
Yep, I get what you're saying.
goes right over that, sets on
that's
there.
what it does, yep.
And then that's gotta go right underneath there like that. Done.
Nice.
Look at that fitment!
That is a
right
nice
over the
little,
rib.
That is a nice little system, dude, yeah.
And then that just...
I get why I paid $449 for this now. I thought of everything. It does work good. This is cool.
Yeah. I like
I'm glad I bought this one now, yeah. It's nice. I think it sucks if you have to get rid of this. You said like $20 billion.
Good old integrated engineering. You know what though? It's badass. Like,
Well, I bet it makes the car way better, yeah.
I mean, do I think they're extremely expensive? Yeah. So, we have so far used a flathead screwdriver, a T30, and I think a 6mm Allen. 5mm.
They have a way to make this fit factory in every freaking... Never put one of these on a B7A4 though. You know how much of a bitch I'd be to change that every time? Oh, it sucks. Every time you have to empty it, ugh.
Alright, there's that and that. Alright. So, put your coil packs back in, Corey. That's mounted. I want to...
I'll let you get it.
Will you put your lines on then?
I'll put the lines on for it, maybe. Is that left?
No, we got to put the vacuum cap in right there.
Okay.
Alright, here, let's get the vacuum cap.
Cool.
Alright, shove it in the hole. Install it. It goes right there.
Which way? This way?
Yep. Shove it in the hole. Perfect. And this little cap right here, that, we're just going to tighten it up a little bit. This little, not that Allen. I need a bigger one. I think it's that one right there. Yeah. Just give it a little snug up. So that's for the boost tap, just so you know.
So it'd be easy to put a boost gauge on.
Yeah, but it's going to be even easier when we come back and install the forged diverter valve kit, because that will actually come back off.
Oh, okay.
So go ahead and slice that stuff off of there real quick, and I'm going to put these back in. Alright. There's one coil pack reinstalled.
I'll be right back.
Coil pack number 2 reinstalled. Line these guys up like so. And for the record, if you want a really cheap mod, go get a set of 3.0 red top coil packs. And 3, 2, 1. Click. Click. That one's in. That one's in. Start plugging these guys in here. Right back down. And just to make sure, like, I know we could have gone ahead and somebody's probably asking, oh, well, why didn't you take the intake and everything else off at the exact same time? Well, Corey and I are kind of like pessimists, I guess you say. Is pessimist a good word? If there's a problem with this installation, I'd rather know that that's the problem than putting 16 parts on the car and not knowing. You know, this just limits the what if factors. You know, in case anybody wants to know, if this does have a vacuum leak because you fuck up, if this has a vacuum leak, which it's not on CTS's fault by any means, it would be installation error, your engine's going to run like poo, flat out. It's going to. So, just know that. By poo, that doesn't mean he's like freaking out right now. Do you see how big his eyes are?
No, I don't get this.
Oh, the routing?
Yeah.
2 different cars, bro.
Doesn't show my car though.
It does. Keep going. Keep going. Right there. That's your car.
Doesn't tell you which one's in and which one's out though. I guess it's at least say in and out.
In, out. In, out. This is that's the same plate. Yeah, that's the same plate.
Motor, it's not a Quattro.
Yeah, that's all it is. That's a poor man's Audi. Don't you work with one of those guys?
Yeah, I know some guys got a Quattro.
Well, he was the one who said that earlier. Alright, so we need to follow which one?
No idea how these go.
Hold on. We need that one right there. Alright. So this side goes to that side.
Which are these the same? I'm assuming.
No, they're
There's
not.
one longer.
Oh yeah, these are the
They're
same.
Okay.
Those are the same.
So this one, which side goes
So
on
from the
which side?
diagram, it's looking like...
They have the bent ones on.
Yeah, the bents are on there, the straight ends on here.
Yep.
So that goes in there and just screws on. You know, I feel like a jackass now. Because I have Anline wrenches at the house so we don't scratch these up when we install them. Yep.
And it goes to this side.
It goes to that side. Now you might have to rotate
I see.
that coupler so you can then go straight in, like so. Don't think you're gonna hurt these. Alright, tighten that up. Do the same. I would go ahead and install,
That's fine.
yeah, rotate it so direction, like this. Like that. Hold on.
This was not near as bad as I thought it would be.
I told
thought
you
this was
it
gonna be
wouldn't
way
be.
fucking harder. This is not that hard. This was easy. Dan takes this easy.
You know, this is how people get free shit. You ever seen that Sarah Intuned? I'm not bashing her by any means because she does fantastic work. I don't know if she really gets free parts or not. But she does great work. Have you ever watched her? She modified, she like junkyard dived and rebuilt an Audi TT and everything else. She does car washing facts, stuff like that. You would like her. Because like she sits there in details all day, every day.
Alright, those are definitely gonna be tight more.
Alright, so these will get to something like
I
that.
don't know where those are supposed to go.
Something like that. I mean, you might be able to...
No, that's like the AC shit. You can't move that up.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, there's a bracket up here. Hey, there's a bracket up there. That's probably goes around these things somehow, some way.
There you go, undo it.
Yeah. See if that one fits. Does that fit?
Motherfucker, it's too big.
Too big?
One size.
Here we go. Grab another one of those fantastic Stanley Allen
Oh, it's
wrenches.
too fucking small.
Too small.
Yeah.
Hold on. Hold on. They got standard here. Oh, can I have those screws in your pocket so I can put these two bolts in before I forget?
Yeah.
Find one. Alright. So according to the instructions here, these ones right here. Yeah, that band, if you look, Corey, right there, look up by that AC line.
Yeah, that's where they got it at?
Yeah, it's right there. My phone's not... Yeah. And they got the lines actually, it looks like they're laying over the top of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So the lines are kind of like this.
Oh, okay, to get it out of the way of that. That
Yeah.
makes sense.
And then that's right there. I don't know if I would put it right there because I'm afraid that it's going to vibrate and like rattle against it and it'd be annoying, so I'd move it back a little bit. But yeah. If we get a crescent wrench, we can tighten these
Where?
up.
Like right here?
Yeah, right in there. Man, this kit is so shiny. You're going to have to keep your engine clean. What are you going to do? Are you going to the right side of that?
Yeah. I think so. Fuck, no, I don't know.
I will say, I think Cletus McFarland, though, does get a lot of free Mountain Dew.
Why you say that?
Because he was making a video the other day on YouTube talking about how... Here, trade you. He was making a video on YouTube the other day how they're having to make well, not having, but they're making an Instagram post.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of was wondering. I think that was all operator error.
Oh, for sure was.
Alright. So set that right down there.
That'll work.
Yeah. There we go. Yeah, I like that a little bit better for some reason.
Looks good.
Alright, now let's tighten them up.
It says it had a wrench. Did it come with one?
It has a wrench?
According to the directions, it said use the wrench. Like, it came with one, but I might not have.
Maybe this should be big enough, maybe? Probably not.
Use the crescent wrench. Use the crescent wrench. Attach the braided lines. It's like it came with one. I don't think it did.
And, Corey, you have a crescent wrench?
Look at that.
But
it ain't gonna fit. Way too small, I guarantee you. Told you.
Oops.
Way too fucking small.
Alright, so...
Every time I've ever went to use that thing, that's what I ran into. It's too small.
Yeah. Alright. So do we run to my house real quick and go get a crescent wrench?
Yeah, we can. I can stop this. We can go run and get it.
I tightened all the other ones already before I turned the camera on, but that one. Here, come tighten it.
Power of editing.
Power of editing.
Which way does it go? This way?
Yeah, so this one, be careful now, because you can't scratch this stuff. You know, you don't got to torque it down. You just got to give it a little, there you go.
I mean, it's still spinning pretty easy, I feel like.
A trick, if you got a big wrench like this and you don't want to torque the hell out of it, don't grab it all the way out here. No, if you choke up on it a little bit.
It won't give you as much leverage.
Yeah.
It's pretty tight now, I feel like.
Well, no, like, we can, I've got and lines and whatnot.
Okay, you got that one.
And line wrenches, but it's here nor there. Yeah. All right. So, what have we learned? How to take all this off.
Right.
All right. Put that one in, and we're done.
Which ones are those?
Those are those two oddball short ones. Throw my tools around.
There was only one oddball short one.
Throw my tools around.
There's only one oddball short one. The rest are on the same. Oh wait, I lied. There might be another oddball short one. No. No, the same.
This one goes right there.
Okay.
Pick one right there.
Right there.
Here's your tool bag. So about these Raspberry Pis, bro.
What's up?
What about these Raspberry Pis? How amazing are they?
Badass, dude, I'm telling you.
You're gonna build us an arcade, right?
I mean, I could.
You don't get this. This kid can go on and on and on about NASCAR and Raspberry Pi.
Do you have that short one?
This one?
Yeah, sweet. I thought I put it back in my pocket. Negative.
So this is so far took us about 45 minutes. Is this got an installation time on here?
This is not tight.
Which one?
That one. Maybe I need a longer one?
Yeah, grab a longer one.
I like tried to tighten it and it didn't tighten.
Yeah.
No, maybe that's not the one.
Don't crank it. Is that it?
Yeah, it's tight.
All right, cool.
If I'm not tightening it, I'm not sure.
All right. Oh, those are in, those are in, those are in. All right, let's go see if your second mod has worked.
We're gonna start it up?
Yeah, let's start it up now.
Okay.
Set this down here. We went and got a couple extra tools so we can install some other things.
Ready?
Yeah, legitimate, like, first startup. So if we fucked up here, everybody's gonna know it because we don't edit shit. She runs perfectly. What? Woohoo! CTS turbo. Ignore our Fram filter. It stands out. Dude, that's awesome. Yeah, looks really good. I don't think it's leaking anywhere.
Doesn't look like it. Not so far.
No.
I was supposed to get it out, get rid of that gasket, but it's not that hard to get that back off.
No, well, dude, we can.
I'm not worried about it. Like, I thought it was going to be like 45 minutes to get that back off.
I I can smoke a cigarette and have that on. And
exactly. It's not a big deal.
Yeah.
So I'm not worried about it. We'll just keep an eye on it for like the first month or so. I'll make sure.
completely. Let's shut it down so we don't get too hot and go ahead and start installing the intake.